Hey, so I just came up with an interesting take on karma. And karma is this. Of course, we have bad karma when we do bad things from our past. But then I believe it's our responsibility not to blame a misfortune on karma. Say, for example, like I was saying, oh, it's bad karma. Or the reason why I bought a rusty minivan last year was because of bad karma. Like, I didn't think to check the rust, I'm still a rookie at buying new cars. Call me an idiot. Yeah, I knew better to check the rust. I really did. But, and then I was sitting here thinking, I was like, man, I might have to put a bunch of work into it to fix all the rusted parts. Then I was like, man, that must be karma for something I've done back in the day when I was a fuck up. But then I stopped myself and I'm like, no, the bad karma that came from this situation was that I had a feeling about this guy. He was a nice guy, but I could tell he was lying about something when he sold me that car. So I had that feeling, that gut instinct. So I believe the karma comes from this. Of course, the universe gives us this guy because of the bad karma we've done in the past. We fucked somebody over, whatever it was. Now the universe sends us this guy who needs to be taught a lesson. Because of our karma, we know what the vibe he's giving off is, because we used to give off the same fucking vibe when we were doing the same shit. So when somebody like this crosses our path, which they do all the time, it is now our responsibility to teach him how to teach others, how to speak to others, even when it's difficult to tell somebody, because half the time we just are speaking our minds, or half the time I'm speaking my mind just because I want people to like me. You know what I mean? So it's our responsibility, instead of speaking to another man to have them like you, instead, when you see they're fucking up, especially, in this case, this really doesn't matter. Whether you're buying a minivan or you're buying a loaf of bread. It really doesn't matter. When somebody's giving off that vibe, check them, check them. You got to teach them the lesson of not to do these things. In this instance, for the van, for instance, I could have, okay, your vibe is off, man, so I'm going to get underneath this car and make you realize how much of an idiot you are for trying to sell somebody a rusted bucket like this. You know what I mean? When you said it wasn't rusted, so when you are put across a liar like you used to be, you got to teach them how to tell the truth by actually calling them out about it, being a man and calling them out about it in a nice way, in a nice, calm, cool, collect way. I'm not trying to say to start a fight with somebody. If they want to get physical with you over you calling out them over not telling the truth, then walk away. There's no ifs or ands about that one. Walk away. Unless he wants to get in the boxing ring with you and do it legally, walk the fuck away from anybody that wants to fight you, because you'll wind up in jail when it comes to a street fight nowadays. So with that, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go.